Namaste, yogis. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed this 1 hour beginner vinyasa flow. For this class, you won't be needing any blocks or props. Okay, yogis, we are going to get started. So come to the top of your mat or the center of your mat, and I'm going to invite you to sit cross-legged with your tailbone rooting you down. Take a big breath in, reach the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale to relax the shoulders down and away, keeping the space in your spine. Now with the eyes closed, or just bring your gaze down right in front of you. Just allow for your body to get comfortable here as you start to relax your mind. Breathing in and out through your nose. And just allow yourself to really drop into this time and this moment. Take a registry of what's around you. Start to notice maybe some certain sounds. Notice the temperature in the air and the air gently touching your skin. Notice the sensation of the floor below you. Now as you become more and more aware of this moment right here, right now, I'm going to ask that you gently let go of those senses and turn your awareness inwards. How do you feel today? What is it that brings you here on your mat and on this stream, virtually connecting with me and other beautiful souls? Continue to sit nice and tall. Now I'm going to ask you to raise and open up the palms up towards the sky. Now come to your intention. Could be a certain goal that you're working on or something fresh as of right now. Making this time your time, using this for your own personal growth and expansion. Gently now bringing both hands together at the heart center in your prayer hands, pressing the knuckles of the thumb against your sternum. Exhale. Inhale as you circle the arms down and up overhead, lifting your gaze up towards the sky. Inhale, bring the palms together. Exhale as you ground down, bringing the hands back to the heart center. Inhale as you circle the arms down and up overhead. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. One more full breath, just like that. Inhale. Palms together. Exhale, hands at the heart center. Pausing here. Holding that intention with you at your heart space. Exhale, gently release the hands back down onto the knees. Placing the left hand beside your left hip. Inhale to circle the right arm overhead. Reach the fingertips up to the sky. And as you exhale, take a gentle side bend towards the left as you bend your left elbow. Keep your gaze lifted, keep that armpit open. Inhale as you push yourself up, bringing both arms overhead. Exhale, lower the right hand down. Gentle side bend. Inhale takes you up. And exhale as you deepen. Alternating sides here, going at your own pace. Letting your breath guide your practice. And we'll all take 2 more, one on each side. Inhale to bring both arms overhead. Exhale as you bring the hands forward, rolling over the knees if that's available. If not, you can always uncross the legs and come around. Everybody meeting in tabletop position. Hands directly below shoulders, shoulder width apart, knees directly below knees, hip width apart. Knees below hips. You got it. Beautiful. Now, when pressing onto the hands, spread the fingertips wide, and I really want to see you activating through your finger pads. So see if those knuckles can activate through the fingers. Now shifting the weight forward and back onto the hands as you start to warm up your wrists. Sending the breath all the way down to your fingertips. Beautiful. Coming back to that tabletop now. Exhale to push the mat away as you tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone for cat. Inhale to wave the body up, lifting the chest, lifting your tailbone for cow. Exhale as you round. Closing the eyes here as you continue to move in and out of these poses. Once again, using your own breath and rhythm to guide your movements. Couple more. And exhale to come back to that neutral table with your gaze down to the mat. Walk the knees back about a foot. Bring your knees together. Shift the weight over so that your shoulders are over the wrist. Now coming to a supported chaturanga. Exhale as you slide those elbows alongside your rib cage, lowering you all the way down to your belly. Belly and hips land at the same time. From here, press the tops of your legs down. Keep the hands below shoulders. Inhale as you roll the shoulders up and back. Lift your chest just a couple inches off the mat, tucking your chin here. Keep the gaze at the horizon to protect the neck. Exhale, lower down. 2 more baby cobras, just like that. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. Gaze is neutral. Imagine as if there's a string pulling you from behind. Exhale, melt it down. 1 more baby cobra. Inhale. Exhale, melt it down. Inhale to push yourself back up onto the knees. Now curling the toes behind you, hover the knees, and then slowly, slowly send the chest back towards the thighs as you lengthen out the legs for your first downward facing dog. Breathing into the backs of the legs here as you straighten out one leg and bend into the other. Pedaling out the feet. When you're in your downward dog, yogis, not forgetting about the hands, really gripping through the finger pads. Press those shoulders away from the ears. Beautiful. Here, now, bring your gaze to the hands. Slowly walk the feet up to the top of your mat, bringing the feet directly below hips. Bend the knees as much as you can here so that your chest meets thighs. Tuck your chin, crown of the head reaches down. See if even you can bring your nose to your knees. Exhale. Inhale as you peel the chest open, halfway lift. Keep your hands on shins. Shift the weight forward. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale as you slowly start to peel the body all the way up, coming to rise. Inhale, arms circle overhead. Palms together, exhale, hands at the heart center. One more full circle here. Exhale, lower the hands down. Inhale, arms reach tall. Palms together, exhale, hands come down the midline as you fold over. Big bend in the knees, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, open up the chest. Exhale, fold, bend the knees. Framing the feet as you bend the knees, lunge that left leg all the way back. Lower down through the left knee, uncurl the toes. Sink the hips, lift the chest for your low runner's lunge. Making sure that right heel is rooted down and that right knee is just over that right heel. Beautiful. Inhale, arms reach tall overhead. Lift your gaze. Exhale as you sink forward, creating full circles here if you have the space in your home. If not, arms can come forward. Inhale as you push out of your low lunge. Exhale as you sink forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Inhale, stacking shoulders over hips. Exhale as you forward fold. From here, bring your gaze to the back foot. Now pivot that left shin on a 90-degree angle, bringing that left ankle underneath your right hip. Beautiful. Inhale as you windmill the arms overhead. Now body is facing towards the left. So we're kind of in a half warrior two here. Inhale as you flip the right palm up. Exhale as you sink the hips forward, reaching that right arm towards the front of your mat. Inhale, rise, both arms stacking overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, rise. Exhale to strengthen your warrior. Last one on your own. Inhale, come to rise. And as you exhale, bringing the hands forward, pivoting that back foot to come in a straight line with both legs. Both hands rooted down. Slide that right knee to meet the left. Coming back into that supported chaturanga. Or from here, yogis, curl the toes behind you, hover the knees for your tall plank. Option to lower the knees down at any time. Shift shoulders over wrist. Exhale for three as you lower down, keeping the elbows alongside your rib cage. Chest and hips meet at the same time. Uncurl the toes. Roll the shoulders up and back. Baby cobra, maybe lifting a little bit higher if there's space in your chest. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press back onto the knees. Curl the toes, hover the knees. Lengthen out for downward facing dog. Pedaling out through the feet here. Taking one more breath. Inhale to hover your left leg straight behind you, three-legged dog. Bring your gaze to the hands and lunge that left leg all the way through to your runner's lunge. Lower down through your right knee, uncurl the toes. Sink the hips, lift the chest. Remember that alignment with that left knee stacking over the left ankle. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale as you start to flow in and out of your low lunge. Inhale to rise. Squeezing the glutes here and opening up through the hips and the quads. Inhale takes you up and exhale to deepen. One more. Exhale. This time, frame that front foot. Look over to the back leg. Pivot that shin on that 90-degree angle. Bring in that right ankle below the left hip. I just want to make sure my phone is still live here. I just got to pop up. Okay, keep it going, yogis. Setting up that warrior two position. Inhale, windmill the arms overhead. Now body is facing the right side. Hips are open to the right, chest is open. Inhale to flip that left palm up, breathing in. Exhale, sinking the hips forward as you strengthen your warrior two. Inhale, rise, arms reach tall overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe noticing all that space you're creating in the hips. Inhale. Exhale. One more, yogis. Inhale to bring the arms overhead. And as you exhale, pivot the body forward. Pivot that back leg to come back to center. Bringing the hands down. Now, curl the right toes. Hover that right knee. Step it forward into your forward fold. Exhale to bend the knees. Inhale, peel the chest open, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle the arms up, tall overhead. Palms together. Exhale, hands at heart center. Mountain pose. Relax the arms alongside your body. Palms are open towards the front. Really activating here, starting at the feet. Bring your gaze down to your toes. Spread your toes wide and grip your mat or your carpet, wherever you are. Pulling out from the mid-arches of the soles of the feet. Activating your quads here. Tuck that tailbone behind you. Chest is open. Shoulders down and away. Body's activated here. No lazy mountain. Exhale. Inhale, circle the arms up. Bring your gaze, palms together. Exhale, hands come down the midline as you forward fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Sitting the bottom all the way down towards your chair. Inhale, arms reach overhead. We're not here for long. Bring in the hands at the heart center. Now, lift the toes. Bring your gaze down. Make sure the weight is in the back of the heels. You can relax the toes now. Bring the gaze back to the horizon. Breathing in. Exhale, forward fold. Straighten out the legs. Breathing in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bending both knees. Lunge the left leg straight back now. Sink the hips, lift the chest for runner's lunge. Beautiful. Really activating through the legs here. Exhale to ground. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Landing with your shoulders right over hips. Making sure that back knee is bent so that we're tucking that tailbone underneath us. Arms are overhead, breathing in. Exhale as you pivot that back heel down. Arms are parallel. Take a 90-degree bend in that front knee. Making sure that knee is turning outwards, stacking over the ankle. Warrior two. Inhale to lengthen out through the front leg. Arms reach overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. And exhale. One more, yogis, with your own breath. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, warrior two. Windmill the arms forward to frame the front foot, coming off of that left heel, pressing into the hands. Now, walk yourself over towards the left. Pivot the feet open towards the left, making sure both toes are facing the left now for your wide-legged forward fold. Inhale halfway, come onto fingertips. Exhale as you bend the knees generously here, tucking through your chin, bringing that forward, the crown of your head down. Now just allowing for the upper body to be super heavy here as we take a little pause in this wide-legged fold. Breathing into the back of the legs. Inhale to lift yourself back up. Halfway lift. Exhale as you bend into the left knee at the at the back of your mat. Inhale through center, and as you exhale, bending over into the right knee, walk yourself over. Beautiful. Inhale through center. Exhale as you alternate sides here. Allowing that breath to be nice and long. Two more full cycles of breath in and out. One more. Everybody bending into the right knee at the top of their mat. Start to pivot the feet forward as you walk the hands forward. Frame the front foot, pressing into the hands. Inhale as you tuck that right knee in towards your chest. Inhale, kick it all the way up towards the sky. Three-legged dog. Breathing in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale as you body roll forward into your tall plank. Making sure hands are below shoulders here. Taking a vinyasa. Shift shoulders over wrist. Exhale, chaturanga. Tops of the feet press down. Roll the shoulders up and back for your cobra as you open up the chest. Making sure there's a slight bend in the elbows. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, push up onto the knees. Curl the toes behind you. Inhale as you lift the knees, and exhale, lengthening back into your downward dog. Inhale to hover the left leg, sky high, three-legged dog. Pointing those toes up towards the sky. Bring your gaze to the hands. Now as you exhale, lunge that left leg all the way through. Sink the hips, lift the chest. Beautiful. Breathing in. Exhale. From here, inhale, arms reach up overhead. High crescent lunge. Gentle bend in that back knee. Breathing in. Exhale for your warrior two. Pivot that right heel down. Arms are parallel to the mat. Gaze is forward. Left palm up.
And take a big bend into that front knee, making sure that knee is open on a 90-degree bend. Inhale. Exhale to strengthen. Inhale to lengthen as you straighten out that front leg. Gazes towards the sky. Exhale, coming into that warrior. Generating some heat here, yogis. 2 more. Follow your breath. Everybody, inhale, arms through center, reaching tall. Exhale, warrior 2. Windmill the arms forward, come off that back heel. Now from here, pressing into the hands. Inhale as you tuck that left knee in towards your chest. Exhale, send that leg up back towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale for downward facing dog. Full body roll here, coming into your vinyasa as you inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Uncurl the toes, inhale, high cobra. Exhale, melt it down. Inhale, push up, curl the toes. Exhale, lengthen the legs. Downward dog. Taking a mini break here in your downward dog. Option to take child's pose at any time if you need a pause. Bring the knees to the earth, uncurl the toes, and just send the hips all the way back onto the heels. Arms will stay forward, or you can remain in your downward dog. Everybody will take 3 more deep breaths. Taking 1 more breath. If you're in child's pose, now's the time to come back and meet in downward dog. Bring your gaze to the hands. Now slowly walk the feet up to the top of your mat. Feet are below hips. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, open up the chest. Exhale to fold. Sitting the hips down as low as you can, getting ready for chair pose. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Breathing in. Exhale, hands come to heart. Remember, weight is in the heels. Breathing in. Exhale, come to rise, mountain pose. Palms are open to the front of the room. Inhale, circle the arms overhead, palms together. Exhale as you fold back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bending both knees. Frame the feet, lunge the left leg straight back. Sink the hips, lift the chest. Now bring your gaze down to the back foot. Pivot that left heel down, setting up warrior 2. Inhale as you windmill the arms overhead. Arms are parallel to your mat, bending forward. Right palm is open. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to strengthen. Just 1 more time here. Exhale to strengthen. Now we hold warrior 2, breathing in. Exhale as you send that left hand down the left leg. Reach that right arm overhead. Big side bend. Exhale, warrior 2. Holding here. Breathing in as you reach that right arm forward this time. Exhale, bring that right elbow to rest on your right thigh. Inhale, send that left arm overhead, stacking over your right. Now bring your gaze to the sky. Keep sinking those hips forward. We're not here much longer. Breathing in. Exhale, pivot the left arm down, right arm meets. Come off that left heel. Press into the hands, tuck that right knee into your chest. Exhale, three-legged dog, one breath. And lower that right leg down for your downward facing dog. Full body roll forward, take a vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Uncurl the toes, inhale, high cobra. Exhale to melt it down. Inhale, push up. Curl the toes, exhale, lengthen the legs, downward dog. Exhale. Everybody inhale, send the left leg straight up towards the sky this time. Bring your gaze to the hands, lunge it all the way through, runner's lunge. Sink the hips, lift the chest, come onto fingertips. Bring your gaze to the back foot, pivot that right heel down. When you're ready, inhale as you windmill the arms over the head. Exhale, warrior two. Send that left knee down. Left palm up, breathing in to lengthen. Exhale, warrior two. Just one more here, breathing in. Exhale, warrior two. Holding here, keep that bend in that front knee. Inhale as you reach that left arm up and the right arm down the back leg. One breath. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale to reach that left arm forward. Take the bend into the elbow, resting it on top of that left thigh. Right arm stacks overhead. Lift your gaze. Keep sinking those hips forward. Take one more breath in your side angle pose. Exhale as you bring the right arm down, left arm down. Back heel lifts, pressing into the hands. Tuck that left knee into your chest. Exhale for three-legged dog. Breathing in. And lower the left leg down. Pedaling out through the feet. Breathing in. And out. Breathing in as you slowly bring the knees down to your mat. Uncurl the toes, sit the hips back. Forehead pressing down and arms reaching forward. Child's pose. Option here to take a wide-legged child's pose with the knees outward, making space for your belly to take full deep breaths now. I'm just taking 3 full breaths here. With your forehead pressing on the mat, your third eye center. Coming back to that intention you set at the beginning of the class. How can you strengthen your focus and go after what it is that you want? And how can you make each moment count? Inhale to walk the hands back in. Lifting yourself off of your hips now. Walk those knees together. Starting to cool things down now. Hands are directly below shoulders. Inhale to reach that left arm overhead, stacking it over right. And as you exhale, thread that left arm underneath the right all the way over to the right as far as you can. Now see if that left shoulder blade can come down to the mat. Maybe the left ear can reach. If not, that's okay. keeping the hips sky high. Option to take that right hand and just keep it right beside your face if that's comfortable. Or you can lengthen it forward. Maybe reach that right arm up towards the sky. Maybe take an internal rotation at the thumb, bend the elbow and reach for the opposite hip crease. And just breathing here into your twist. See if you can send the breath to that space right between the shoulder blades. One more breath here. Now gently uncrossing that right hand, bringing it back beside the face, slowly lifting yourself back up, bringing both arms below the shoulders, taking a couple rounds of cat and cow. Exhale, round that tailbone, tuck your chin. Inhale to wave the body up through cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale. And then inhale to come back to that neutral table. Pressing down through the left arm now. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale as you thread the needle underneath that left arm, coming to relax the body on that right shoulder blade, maybe the right ear. Keeping those hips up high. Left hand can stay beside your face, or you may reach it forward, or you can reach it up towards the sky. Take an internal rotation at the thumb, bend the elbow, reaching for the opposite hip crease. Listening to your body. And this time, notice if there's any sharp pain, yogis. Please do come out of it, or maybe ease up on the body a little bit. Turning to your breath. Taking one more deep breath here. Now uncrossing that top hand if you have it crossed. Place that left hand beside your face, pushing yourself back up to table. Right palm, left palm below the shoulders. One round of cat and cow. Inhale to lift for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale to come to neutral table. Now, reaching the arms forward, coming into puppy pose, keeping the hips up right over the knees. Reach the arms forward as you start to mount the chest. Now keeping the weight onto the hands. Come back to that suction cup grip with that downward dog grip from the hands. Start to melt the chest down, forward, head down. And once again, just allow for the upper body to completely melt. Puppy pose, also known as melting heart pose. And we'll take 3 deep breaths here. Start to lift the head as you slide the hands back underneath your shoulders. Now gently bringing the knees forward, swinging the legs around, and just come to sit down on your bottom and slide your butt forward if you need the space for your mat, and then gently lower yourself down onto your back. Walk the heels in towards the hips, and the arms can relax alongside your body. On an inhale, lengthen your left foot up towards the sky, straining out through your left leg. And as you exhale, take an internal rotation at the heel, bend into that top leg, finding figure four with the left ankle resting on your right knee. Option to hold here, yogis. Maybe bring the hands to, well, the left hand to the left knee and the right hand to ankle. And just push that knee away gently and see how that feels. Another option from here, inhale as you lift off through your right shin. Now press that right knee towards you and see how that feels through the left hip and glute. When in your figure four, flex all the toes towards the knees so that we're protecting the ankle joint. Keep pressing that right knee in towards you. Maybe to deepen the stretch here, reach the arms in between that keyhole, grabbing around that right hamstring, interlacing all 10 fingers, and then relaxing the shoulder blades back down to the earth. And just breathing into this posture. See if you can send the breath even deeper into the left hip. Now from here, uncrossing the hands if you have hold of the hamstring, bringing that right foot back down, but keep that figure four position through the legs. Now, sending both legs over towards the right as you twist. See if that left foot can reach the ground. Notice if the left shoulder is lifting off of the mat, that means you've gone too far. So come out of the pose a little bit. Arms can come out into a cactus position. Another option here for your twist, yogis, if that's unavailable for you, you can straighten out through the right leg and just take a reclined twist with that top leg at a 90 degree. The bottom leg straight. Otherwise, remaining in that figure four twist. Bring your gaze to the left side. Taking one more breath. Slowly turn your head up through center and then push off of the ground as you send both knees up towards the sky. If you have the figure four bind, uncross that top leg as you straighten it out towards the sky, and then very gently lowering it back down to the mat. Lengthen out through the right leg as well, just for one moment. Exhale as you slide those heels right back in towards the hips. Switching sides now. Inhale to lengthen through the right leg. Reach that heel up sky high. Exhale as you bend and cross that ankle over the left thigh. Now, option to use the hands as you press the right knee away. Reminder to keep those right toes flexed towards you. Option number 2 is to kick off of the left foot, bringing that shin to a parallel position. And then pushing that left knee towards you to deepen the stretch. Option number 3, taking a crunch forward, reaching arms through that keyhole, wrapping and interlacing your fingers around the left hamstring. Lower your shoulders back down to the mat. Breathing into your figure 4 position. We'll take one more breath here. Now gently uncrossing the hands if you have the bind. Relaxing the shoulders and bringing the elbows down to your cactus arms. So arms are relaxing on the mat. And then see if the left foot can come back down. Taking your twist now, send that right foot over towards the left side. Turn your gaze away from your legs. Once again, notice if that right shoulder wants to lift. That's an indication that you've gone a little too far, or maybe you need to readjust. Keeping that right shoulder rooted down. The other option here, if this twist is unavailable, like I said previously, you can straighten out through that bottom leg. Take that top leg and just gently crossing over for your recline twist. Wherever you are, yogis, use the breath to really deepen the stretch. Taking one more therapeutic breath here. When you're ready, bringing your head through center first, and then sending the knees back up towards the sky. Uncross that top leg, reaching it up nice and high. And then exhale to lengthen your right leg down. Left leg down. Option to get into Shavasana right away if your body is ready to let go and settle in. Otherwise, I will guide you through a couple inversions here, taking happy baby pose with the knees in towards the chest, wider than your rib cage. Grabbing hold of whatever you can here, maybe the back of the knees, shins, or feet.
breath. Happy baby pose, or coming into legs up the wall variation with the arms alongside your body, reaching the heels up towards the sky. And those would be our two options to invert. One last breath. And then very slowly, everybody bend the knees. Lengthen the legs long now. And take the legs as wide as you wish. Allow for the feet to flop open. Walk those shoulder blades underneath you. And allow for the palms to be open. Final resting pose, Shavasana, corpse pose. An essential posture in our asana practice. Laying here for a couple moments. This is your opportunity to surrender. Giving you full permission here to let go and be completely heavy. With the eyes closed, bring your gaze to your third eye center, that space between the eyebrows. Letting go of the forceful breath here and just allow for the breath to move in, out, and around you. Let the legs be heavy. Let the arms be heavy. Relax your jaw. Relax your eyebrows.
be still right now. With the eyes closed, I invite you to bring your intention back into your mind's eye. And breathe into that intention now. See if you can expand the breath. Now, with that intention in mind, send intention back into your movements. Gently start to wiggle out your fingertips and your toes as you start to reawaken the body, getting ready for this meaningful day. Rolling out the wrists and the ankles. Gently bringing the legs together. Maybe reaching the arms overhead for a full body yawn as the mid-back lifts off the mat. And as you exhale, send the knees in towards the chest, wrapping arms around. Give yourself a big, big, well-deserved hug. Exhale as you release, turning over onto your favorite side in fetal position. Just one last grounding posture. Pressing onto the ground, lengthen out your top leg. Slowly, slowly peel yourself up to seated, cross-legged, just like how we started this practice. You can keep your eyes closed at home. Reaching the crown of the head super tall up towards the sky. Big breath in as you circle the arms overhead. Lift your gaze. Palms together. Exhale. As you bring the hands down through your heart center, take a gentle bow. Holding the hands at the heart center. Keeping that intention with you. Now see how this intention will benefit you and others on and off your mat, into your daily practice, in your everyday life. The highest light in me honors and bows to the highest light in you. Everybody say Namaste. Thank you, Yogis, for this morning practice. I hope you enjoyed this beginner flow. Let me know how it helped you, and we will be back on Saturday for a power flow. And I don't lie when I say power, it will be a strengthening series. So I hope you guys have a great day. Namaste, goodbye, this was fun.